Verghese. Nadia Yeshayev.
Hey Brandon, Falwani.
What?
Falwani.
What the heck are you saying, Jane?
That means how are you in Yoruba. It's Nigerian. I'm practicing.
Really? Wow.
Anyway, you know, Dr. Rashid's Nigerian. We haven't had him yet, and I want to Dr. Rashid Agabula.
The Dean School of Medicine, Basic Science, Dr. Nasser, distinguished member of the I table, my respected colleagues and staff, the inductees, the fellow students, the friends and family, I welcome you to IAU College of Medicine White Coat Ceremony, Spring 2013. What's the importance? I'm being called upon to give short remarks on White Coat Ceremony. And white coat has always been worn, the physician throughout the world, they've been wearing white coat for over 100 years now, while the Hippocratic Oath has always been taken by physicians for so many years. But this ritual of white coat all started not quite long, to be specific, 23 years ago, all in University of Chicago. But the first formal introduction or the first formal induction ceremony was conducted at Columbia University College of Physician and Surgeon. Now, what is the importance of white coat? Because all of you are happy tonight, and we are all celebrating with you. But it comes with responsibility, because white coat ceremony is synonymous to priest ordinance into priesthood, in which is like a conversion of a lay person to medical or health care professionals. And it comes with responsibilities, because people in your society, your community, your friends and family, and even your neighbors right here in St. Lucia, they are looking up to you, because there are medical ethics that come with it. That means you have to respect yourself. The way and manner in which you will comport yourself will be different from how you behave or you comport yourself before. Okay? That means you see people and you respect the people close to you, the people junior to you, the senior colleagues, and you also even respect yourself. Okay? That means all this responsibility is right on your shoulder. And again, this white coat ceremony is being conducted throughout the world ever since 23 years ago till now. But the way and manner the schools conduct it, it varies. In some other schools, it serves as the beginning of, or the transition of pre-medical students to clinical side of medicine. And I wish you all the very best, which is success. And I hope you'll be able to survive all the rigors which you encounter in the process of your study while you're in St. Lucia. All the very best. God bless. Thank you.
Jane, look at all the first semesters wearing their white coats and their stethoscopes for the first time. Can you appreciate that as you look at our white coat ceremony?
Of course I can appreciate our white coat ceremony when we took the oath. You know, do no harm. Too bad the professors don't always remember that when it comes exam Monday time.
Yeah, I can totally appreciate that. Who did our oath with us last semester?
How can you forget already? It was Dr. Soanes. After taking his class, can't you appreciate the fact that he completed his postgraduate work in anatomy from Bombay University in India? And can't you appreciate his MS in molecular biology from Wayne State University in Michigan?
Yes, Jane. After passing the histology MBME, I can actually definitely appreciate that.
Me too. So please help us appreciate and welcome Professor of Histology and Cell Biology, Dr. Alaric Soanes.
So you guys just remembered one word. All right. So it gives me pleasure to administer the oath to the incoming class. So I would ask you guys to stand. I hope you all have received a copy of the student oath that we are going to take today. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to read a whole paragraph, and you guys are going to repeat after me and then pause until I continue reading it, okay? All right. I publicly acknowledge and accept the privileges and responsibilities given to me as a physician in training and dedicate myself to provide care to those who need. I approach all aspects of my education with honesty and integrity, embrace opportunities to learn from the patients, teachers, and colleagues. I will always maintain the highest standards of professional conduct. I will certify only that which I have personally verified, and I will never receive nor give unauthorized assistance on examinations. I will value the knowledge and wisdom of the physicians who have preceded me. I will recognize my weakness and strengths and strive to develop those qualities that will earn the respect of my parents, my colleagues, my family, and myself. I will respect the humanity, rights, and decisions of all patients and attend to them with compassion and without bias. I will maintain patient confidentiality and be tactful in my words and actions. I will value the diversity of the patient's experiences, cultures, and beliefs because it enhances my ability to care for them and enriches my education. I will not forget that there is an art to medicine as well as a science, and the warmth, sympathy, and understanding are integral to patient care. I will strive to earn the trust of my patients placed in me and the respect that the society places upon my profession. I will recognize the privileges afforded to me as a physician in training and promise not to abuse them. Even as a student, I have a responsibility to improve the standard of health in my community, to increase access to care to the underserved. And to advance medical knowledge. As I accept these new responsibilities, I will not forget the importance of my own health and well-being. I will continue to value my relations with those who have supported me in the past and those who will share my future. Knowing my own limitations and those of medicine, I commit myself to a lifelong journey of learning how to cure, relieve, and comfort with humility and compassion. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Congratulations, guys.
At this time, we would like to invite our guest of honor to address the candidates. This semester, our guest of honor is the second deputy political leader and parliamentary representative and candidate of Labrie. As such, he has created and executed initiatives geared towards a better community and a more progressive people.
I would like to recognize Dean Nasser, distinguished faculty, outstanding personalities of this august assembly, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome and congratulate the students, and especially the families who supported and helped these students for so many years in obtaining the goal of entering medical school. I am honored to be given the opportunity to deliver the keynote address at such an important ceremony, the 22nd White Coat Ceremony of the International American University College of Medicine. When I received your invitation to deliver the keynote address this evening, I engaged in some quiet reflection, and I asked, why a doctor who has a distinguished career in medicine and who found himself as a patient would not have been the ideal person to address you on such an occasion? It would give you both the perspective of a doctor and the perspective of a doctor being a patient. But it's not inappropriate for a politician to address such a ceremony, because both doctors and politicians are confronted with the same set of challenges. I have a surgery every Wednesday from 2 to 5. And at my surgery, I see different people like patients. Some of them come and the economic pupil is not responding to light, like a patient that had suffered a cerebrovascular accident. And we do not have sophisticated tools like doctors, so we have to rely on the old technique of carrying out a lumbar puncture to actually decide what is happening. We know when the fluid is bloody, there is some bleeding in the head. If it's cloudy, we know it's meningitis. And if it's clear, we know things are normal. It is certainly not inappropriate, because, you see, politicians have to deal with all sorts of problems, like lifestyle diseases. People want to eat how they want, do not exercise, and obviously at a certain point, the body, like a machine, would certainly break down at some point where you'd find yourself in the office of a doctor. And similarly, people engage in all sorts of activities, and a politician must now respond to those challenges. We see people who come to our offices, persons with injured voices, broken hearts, unlike similar to myocardial infarction, where you have to decide which side of the heart that failed, whether it's the right side or the left side. And the whole process of politics and medicine is exciting. It is also frustrating and very tiring. And a politician goes through the very same set of dynamics. So I say to you, students, tonight, the oath you are taking is the first step on a journey. You are pledging in a statement of intent to ethical and honorable behavior as a student, not as a physician. This will come as your journey continues. Thus, this is an oath not only applying to your profession, but your life. It is the beginning of a process of professional development that will never stop throughout your career. And I say never stop throughout your career because excellence is not a destination, it's a journey. And the dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate for the stormy present. At one stage in our own development, people travel using boats, and they marvel at the sky, and the sky was the limit. In this day and age, aeroplanes are always in the sky. The sky is just the beginning. So the type of mediocrity maybe that was tolerated in times past must not be tolerated today. And so you are challenged now to go to a higher level where you engage in some quiet reflection and you prepare to diagnose properly if you have to treat properly. Revelation comes to the prepared mind, like obscure illnesses, how you deal with occult bleeding. When a patient comes to you, if you cannot diagnose, then the problems would be brought forward and compounded by succeeding problems. And so the sky is not the limit, but the beginning for you. Those in the past may have gotten away with the sky is the limit, but not you. Despite the number of doctors who are in the marketplace, you must distinguish yourself. You must market your product differently. In the oath, you will be asked to commit to 6 specific actions, and I would like to adumbrate them at this juncture. First, loyalty. Loyalty to profession. This is important because it is asking you to commit yourself to something larger than yourself. Just as each of the faculty today are here to invite you to join them in a ritual of initiation into a world of thinking and learning about the practice of medicine, they pledge to be loyal to you as their students, and you pledge loyalty to your profession. Second, respect. In expressing respect,